party in the restaurant, the hostess brings a piece of paper and tells you what to do with the tables. So I'm like, all right, boom. We had a few conversations, blah, 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 blah. One day, she approaches me, gives me a piece of paper. She looks at me and she smiles. And she's like, here you go. So I was like, what
the fuck?
So I open it, right? And I see numbers. So I put that shit back in my pocket. I'm like, what? Like, yo, she just gave me her number? Like, I think that was brave.
That was, yeah, I was gonna say,
She's like, what happened? Like, now she's not smiling. Like, she's like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean what happened? I'm like, the paper I gave you. I'm like, what about a paper? She's like, look at it. So I open it up, and it was a table numbers that I'm supposed to put together because the party has arrived. Wow. So I was like, what the fuck? So, bro, I was like, damn. So, like, you got to put it because the party's right there. So I'm like, bro, I felt so embarrassed. Bro, so embarrassed. I was like,
oh, you played yourself.
I definitely played myself.
I'm blind, bro.
Jesus.
Как сейчас сказать? Jesus. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us on another episode of Geezus. Your host, George MORA, and your co-host,
Videographer, editor, and all that, Edwin CHUYA.
Edwin CHUYA. What'd you say? Just fucking
Videographer, editor, and all of that.
dude. He mumbled that shit off mad quick. Just like, wow, like, yo, you've been practicing that shit, but you're not there yet.
Not there yet. I'll get there soon.
But Edwin does like 6 different things in his whole podcast, yo. Except last week, we caught him not even knowing how to fucking do the setup. So now he's trying to be an expert in the setup. Always trying to do that shit correct.
Yo, we learn from our mistake, bro. We all learn from our mistake. That one mistake, I already learned from it.
That's a fucking fact. Yo, how was yesterday? What'd you do?
I just stayed
home. Oh, how was the family conversation that you had?
Dude, so my uncle definitely do not want my sister there because of the kids.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Why?
They make too much noise.
Your sister makes too much noise?
Her kids.
Her kids make too much noise?
Yeah, my niece, she makes lots of noise, and
yeah.
he doesn't want that. I'm like, so the only what we can do is either.
But why doesn't he want your sister then?
Because of the kids. Like, the kids just make too much noise. My little niece makes a lot of noise at night. My nephew makes a lot of noise at night too when he cries.
So your sister cares about that?
No, not my sister, my uncle. Like, he get annoyed about that. He get annoyed by that. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, but I thought your sister was older.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, I mean, I thought your sister was like old, like she's like 12 or nothing, like 8, 10? No, 12?
No, my sister is 22. She's gonna move in with us, right? Remember how I told you about it?
Mm-hmm.
But then my uncle does not want her to move in because with the kids.
Your sister has kids.
Yeah, my sister has kids.
Oh, so he don't want like little kids like living there.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was your other sister, but
no. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is just my mom's gonna. So my sister's not gonna move in with us. She's gonna live with a boyfriend still, and she's gonna find someone to rent over there where she lives in Jamaica.
Yeah.
She's trying to move in with her, but Jamaica's far, especially in the transit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's cheap because there's no bus, no train around where she lives. Like a 10-minute radius.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I do not move out. I do not want to move over there at all. So then she's gonna find a roommate and she'll move in with them.
All right, that sucks. But you're solid though, right?
Yeah, my mom told me, oh, don't worry, you're gonna have the.
So you're good. So Edwin got a new crib. Everybody, yay!
New room, basically.
Quick clap. What?
The bigger room.
You got a massive bedroom and you had a massive discount too. You don't have to pay no fucking $1,000+ on a fucking apartment. All right, you know, like fucking this guy.
Yeah, I'm paying like $750. I swear, everything. Bro.
Well, either way, we got a fucking great show for you guys. We've been waiting for this guest for a long time. We've really. Oh, fuck happens.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think it's this shit. What the fuck? That is fucking weird. Now I'm scared. Oh, that's what it was. My bad. Technical malfunction. Fuck this shit up. Don't even know how my own set works. All right. Well, we've been trying to have this guest on for a very fucking long time. He's finally here today.
I got him here.
He's your boy. He's a boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai champion, 130 pounds and up, future UFC, future Bellator, future professional fucking fighter, a bartender coming from Fig & Olive, NYC, father of one, sponsoring Athlon fucking Rub, Diego Dutch Jagessar. Yo.
What it is, what it is, what it is.
My
I
boys
am here.
finally fucking here.
Yes, sir. What we doing? What it is? Talk to me.
Doing the fucking podcast, bro. Yo.
Sweet.
Yo, why is it so hard to get you on, bro? You that famous now?
I'm just super busy, yo.
He has time, bro.
I don't sleep that much, yo.
You don't?
I honestly don't sleep. I barely sleep 5, 6 hours a day.
5-6 hours a day. Why? How do you function with just 5-6 hours of sleep?
I don't know, man. Some shit you just gotta do. You know, nothing is easy. But I mean, if there's something that you really want to do, you just gotta go for it.
So if I were Diego, what's my day looking like? What's my morning to sleep looking like?
Well, first things first, I'm getting into trading. Well, I've been getting into trading. So I wake up early in the morning.
4 a.m., 6 a.m.?
Yeah, 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Wake up. I do a little bit of research, see what I can do, see what stocks are going to go up.
All right, quick plug in. What's some stocks you looking at right now?
I've been looking at VYSD. Yeah, and honestly, I've just been looking at a few other things as well, like investing-wise, trying to see what is good. Because at the end of the day, the fact that my days are so busy, I really can't stay there from 9:30 till 4 p.m. You feel me? Till the market opens and the market closes.
Feel you.
So I'm trying to look into like what this guy Warren Buffett be investing in, trying to see if I can like leave something, have it grow. You know, and just doing my own thing.
So what about like Tesla? You been looking at Tesla?
I've been looking at Tesla, just haven't getting into, how you say, just really haven't been putting too much into whatever you guys be doing, man. It's just so much going on. Like, it's never too consistent.
Tesla?
No. Just as in the stocking situation.
In the stocking situation?
You just go in. So there's days where you go in. There's days where you don't go in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my strategy. Very quickly, I've just stated this like so many times where I'm just like, the only stocks that I'm really buying right now is just Disney, Tesla, and Spotify.
Okay.
Because Spotify is going to come out. They just signed a deal with Joe Rogan. You know Joe Rogan, right? For a $100 million contract. And when I found out about that, I immediately bought like 3 stocks or whatever at like 245 or some shit. Like a week, 2 weeks later, it didn't skyrocket, but it's going up because he's going to be the first video podcast on Spotify, which means that Spotify is going to pick up other people to do video podcasts, which means soon everybody's gonna be able to do video podcasts, which means Spotify is only gonna grow. They're just growing in tier. They're not only doing music and shit, you know. So that's gonna naturally grow the business. So I'm invested in that for like the next 3 to 5 years, because that could be the next YouTube. You might see Geezus on Spotify. Yo, hopefully, pick us up, bro.
God willing, yo,
pick us up.
That'd be good.
Fucking so yeah, I got that. Disney, everybody fucking goes to Disney. Disney's closed down. It was at 140 before COVID hit, right? And now it's at like 115. So like, just this week, it went up to 125, 130.
I get you.
So, like, you know, you're making good long-term money off these stocks. That's why I rep them real quick. Everybody's like Facebook, Microsoft, all this shit too.
Word.
But for me, it's more the long game. Like I don't gotta wake up at 4 or 5 a.m. I just I see a red day and I'm like, fuck, I'll buy like $100 or like some shit, and just 3 or 5 years, it'll grow.
See, that's where I am. I'm with the investing situation. Like I bought a whole bunch of stocks of Coca-Cola. And I'm just
Warren Buffett loves Coke.
Yeah, so I just left it. I mean, I read a whole bunch of things about him, that how he's just investing. So yeah, I'm basically, if he's a multi-billionaire. So one of his situation was they were like, your strategy works, but why does not really that many people do it? And he was like, because people don't want to get rich slow.
Yeah, exactly.
So that makes a lot of sense.
That's exactly it. If you read one of the books that he fucking loves to like name out is The Intelligent Investor. So like it's a really hard book to read.
Yeah, it's a big book.
It's a thick book. It's like a Bible. Yeah. So I fucking said fuck that. I have the book too, but I'm like fuck that shit.
It's a lot.
I went on YouTube and I looked at the summary and shit. So it really breaks down like the main points of the book for you. And then if you want to look deeper into like certain like things, you can just YouTube that too, and they'll break it down.
Right.
So essentially, like you'll have somebody that's actually educated in like business, kind of like giving you the main points, and then you do more research off those little main points, which is basically what the book comes up to be about. Because it's really about a defensive investor, a passive investor, and then an aggressive investor, right? So when you're young, you kind of want to be like more aggressive. You want to just take on like many stocks, more risk. Defensive is more you're kind of really looking to back slow. You only want to pick 3 stocks every year. You know, like maybe 2 or 3 stocks every year, and you really just want to dump your money slowly into that. And then in 10 years, you're going to like make a good outcome out of that.
Yeah.
So Not everybody's into that game, you know what I'm
not
saying?
everybody's into
Not
it.
everybody's into that game, but fuck yeah, Warren Buffett is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
What got you into investing?
I mean, what not? I mean, why not? I mean,
Why not, right?
there's
You had so many free time.
For me, it was quarantine, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's fucking making money, bro. There's no other ways to make money. You know, I heard Kevin Hart on the Joe Rogan podcast talking about literally like he's looking up portfolios. He's trying to do more investing shit because I think he broke his spine or some shit and he couldn't move. So he couldn't act. He couldn't go. Right now, everything's closed. So he's like, dude, how the fuck am I going to be able to keep making more money? He's like a natural hustler. So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to look into investing.
Yeah, see, that was the same thing for me, but it was more like when I used to bartend in the city. One of my bartenders, he's a really cool dude. He's super, super smart. He bought a house just by trading stocks. And he was telling me, like, he's just doing this just to make more money.
Yeah.
And he was a super cool dude. He was like giving me info, giving me tips. And ever since I started, before the COVID, I literally just bought Microsoft, Facebook, Nike, Visa, and I just left it. And before quarantine hit, I had made $1,000. Shit was going down, cashed out, and I was good. And I was super excited. And then, you know, I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty cool. And then I kind of got into like penny stocks.
Yeah.
Because, you know, get in quick, get out quick. But, you know, that requires more time on the table.
In front of the computer. Way more research.
So I try to do that here and there, but it's just too difficult based on the time I have.
It's true.
After that, I wake up. My son wakes up. Got to make him some breakfast, make him some milk. You know, just chill with him, play with him. He's at an age where he just wants a lot of attention.
How old is he?
He's about to turn 2 years next month.
2 years?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I feel like the kid is 3 years old or some shit.
He runs, he climbs, he pulls you. He's like, yo, let's go play. And for me, I mean, I never grew up with a father, so I never had a father figure in my life. You feel me? So
yeah, me too.
That just motivates me more to be a father. I don't know why. Just whenever he calls me, like I just intentionally want to give him 100%. Even after a long ass day, even after training, I'm drained. All I want to do is probably just eat and sleep.
Yeah.
You know, when he's there, it's just I try to give him my best every single time. Just because I know, like, I never really had that. And I know I missed out on a lot of. I mean, don't get me wrong. My mom did a phenomenal job. I mean, I'm here because of her. You feel me? But you know, like when you, for example, after you grow up a little bit bigger and you go to school and you see a girl and you're a little timid, you don't know how to approach her. You know, as a dad, if you had a dad, you would approach him. You feel me? You would approach him, be like, yo, dad, like.
How could I? Yeah, exactly what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
You want to approach and be like, Dad, how would I do this? But for your mom, it's weird. It's weird. Your mom, you know, I mean, I guess some people may have.
It depends on the mom, too, because, like, my mom isn't from here. So, like, how is she going to know how to talk to, like, an American girl? You know what I'm saying? Right. They have more different ideas. Different. Yeah, a little different. But the thing, and here's the thing that I definitely fucked up with my mom is that fucking, yo, she got really good fucking, like fucking game, bro. Like my mom got game, bro. I'm tight. I never listened to that shit, bro. Like now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, shit, ma, you fucking right. Like all this shit you're telling me about these women, like is right, bro. Like you know, like they're like don't fall in love too quick is like her biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like really analyze, check out the girl, bro. Make her work for it, type shit. I'm like, nah, bro, she's into me, bro. It's done. It's in the bag. She's like, nah, make her work for it. She's gonna dip. Bro, promise that fucking advice was right.
Yep.
Hold true. But like not having a dad, you know, I don't know who to go to, like to be like, yo, like what, like how could I do this? So you kind of have that absences, and so like all the absence from not having a father, you definitely want to make up for like in your son. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And the one thing that really does scare me about that though is that I don't want to be overbearing. You feel me? Like like just too much there. The way my mom was like way too there for me.
See, I'm okay with that. I mean, whenever he's doing his things, let's say he falls down or something, I'm always like, yo, get up. Like, even if he wants to cry, like, he looks for his mom, and she's about to approach and give him that comfort that he wants at that moment. I'm like, hold up, he got to get up. He's a big kid.
Yeah.
You know, if you keep babying him, he's going to do it all the time. Exactly. My biggest thing, I got bullied when I was in school.
Really?
I got bullied when I was in school.
Bullied?
Yo, I got
He's a
bullied.
fucking pro fighter. He got bullied, bro. It's on some George St. Pierre shit.
I had a lot of motivation why I got into fighting in the first place. I got bullied. My mom got abused. There's a lot of things in Suriname. It's just things are just tough, and times where I really wanted to like engage and help out and do something like for example, protecting my mom, for example, or protecting myself in school, I wasn't able to. And all these things just made me who I am today, you know? Like, I feed off of all those. I feed off of my past, as in, and I try to turn it into something positive. You know what? Now that I have a son, whenever something happens at home, he puts on his gloves, he comes to me, he wants to box, he goes like, pow. He knows how to kick. Abigail taught him how to throw an elbow, how to throw a knee. It's amazing to see how smart they are. They don't really listen that much, but they do what you do.
They do what you do. They're the copycat phase.
Yes, and at home, me and Abigail, we'd be working out, and he'd be coming into the room. He'd be doing the push-up. He'd be doing the squats. He'd be doing the high knees, the jumping jacks. Yo, it is absolutely adorable. It's just adorable just to see. He's like a little human being.
Exactly.
Right?
And then he's so active too, you know. They're so energetic, you know. So it's like it's nice to see him like going up and active and shit. But like, how about like tablets and video games and shit?
We do give him tablets.
We
do give it to him.
Does he spend a lot of time on it, or like is he more off it?
So me and Abigail, we had a long conversation about this. We were like, we don't really want him to be that type of kid when we go to a restaurant, because we like to go to restaurants.
Yeah.
We don't want him to be that one kid that when we go to the restaurant, let's say the tablet battery died, for example, and he starts acting up. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's gonna be embarrassing.
That's true.
So the way we do it at home is we spend a lot of time with him. We go. He has a room. He has a playroom. He has a slide. He has a whole bunch of toys. He has a scooter. He has a car. So we have him play with a whole bunch of things. We have like little puzzles for him, right? The brain type of puzzle where he has to move, find a shape, put them together, and he's super smart. He's like doing all these things like very quick. So we have him do all these things, and then times, for example, when she has to go cook and I probably have to go to work or train or sleep, then maybe at that time is a exception for him to probably watch a tablet, for example.
Yeah.
You know, just so we can have a little bit of time just to do whatever we have to do.
So you have like the tablet time monitored and shit type shit a little bit?
Honestly, yeah. It's just whenever we're done and whenever we're ready and we start interacting. And he also, once he sees we're in the same room, we start interacting. He leaves his tablet and he comes, he plays with us, climbs at us.
That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Honestly, yo, that sounds like the fucking dream, bro. Like, I'm the type of guy who don't even fucking want kids, and I don't believe in marriage, bro.
Why?
Bro, fucking, they're just, like, not, at least definitely not now. In the future, sure, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, dude, I want to have a mansion first and shit, and then I want to be able to have 2 kids, max, bro. The girl I'm seeing wants to have fucking 3+ kids, dude. I'm like, bro, what money, bro? It's New York City.
I wanted to have 4 or 5 kids, yo.
You're bugging,
yo,
bro.
I imagine myself with a whole bunch of kids chilling and having fun.
And how is it one kid?
That is so crazy.
Yeah, but it's not really as it seems in your head. It's a lot.
It's a lot of work, bro. I had like this little puppy that I have, Zelda, yo. Like just as a puppy, bro. That was the first thing that I felt like I really needed to take care of, bro. Like her life depended on my shit. Like just me getting my shit together, waking up and shit. Dude, for the first week, I had no fucking sleep. And that's just 1 week with a puppy, bro. I had like 2 hours of sleep because she would wake up crying every morning, like at 2 a.m. and want to take a piss or shit. Cause she don't have a schedule, right?
Yeah.
Dude, to the point where, yo, there was one time where I really just couldn't get up, bro. I was like, out. I worked a double, fucking went to school, came back. Dude, I was out, bro, and like she just shit and she slept in the shit for like 3 hours, bro, because I couldn't get up. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even hear it. And she was like whining. I woke up. I'm like, yo, fuck, I gotta buy a new fucking bed for you and shit. Like, blah, blah, blah. I had to wipe her. Yo, I felt so bad, bro.
It's a lot of responsibility,
It's OD, bro. It's OD. So that's just a puppy a week, bro. Imagine like a baby for
bro,
like
the first
months.
Not even the first week, bro. Like almost the first 2 months. I was a walking zombie, bro. Because I was working 6 days out of the week, and after my morning shift, I would go straight to training, and then I would go home. And when Elias was born, I was able to have parenting leave, and I took that opportunity. I was like, you know what? Me personally,
parenting leave? That's fire.
Yeah, me personally, I wanna be a professional fighter, right?
Yeah.
What do professional fighters do? They train all the time. So I was like, you know what? I had a conversation with Abigail. I'm like, I'm gonna be here as much as possible. I'm also gonna dedicate at least an hour or two at training. So I was just training, get home, help her out. In the night, she was breastfeeding, so it's very tough because you have to stay up and try to help her out just so she doesn't fall asleep and roll on top of him, right? It's a very scary thing. So again, ever since, my sleep cycle has just been messed up.
Yeah,
you know, it never really got back into place. So
maybe 1 to 3.
Yo, I mean, it's insane, yo.
It's insane.
It's
But
crazy.
dude, you're still doing it, bro. Yo, since I've met you, which was probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago, bro, you've only gotten better. And when I met you, you were already fucking good. So you're getting fucking better and better and better. And I'm watching the fights, and the fights are fucking amazing. And everybody in the gym is rooting for you, bro. Like it's fucking, it's cool to watch, and it's cool to see how you train people too.
I appreciate that.
Like it's fire, cause like you're one of the baddest motherfuckers. You see this dude spar with somebody else, and then you're like, fuck, now I gotta fucking train with him or whatever. Like he's gonna beat the shit out of me, bro. But nah, he like takes it mad humble. You have almost like what I call like a Bruce Lee like essence when you're training, cause you're really focused. You're focused on what you're doing, like every little power, every movement, every like twitch and turn. And you go slow at first, right? Because it's like the smart way to train. Mm-hmm. You're going slow, and then you're picking it up slowly, and then you're also teaching your partner how to do that. And you're also like analyzing them the way you analyze your opponent. You're like, shit, you're fucking this up. Shit, move this a little bit more, and then try to put more power here, more hip pressure here, like turn here. So I'm just like, it's really analytical the way you think.
Right.
And sparring with you is a fucking is sucks, bro. Fucking sucks. I feel like I'm being outthought and outworked at the same time.
I mean, listen, the way I am is just because I personally train. If I train other people, I train them just the same way I would like to be trained.
Yeah.
And also, I know exactly what they need. For example, if they start bitching and be like, "Oh, I'm tired," for example, like, get the fuck up. You gotta continue. What happens when you go outside and you're in a fight?
You're gonna say you're tired.
Exactly.
You're gonna tell, I'm tired. Give me 1 minute. Or you're gonna be like, "Oh, I really didn't spar in training, so I can't fight." Get the fuck out of here. If you're in a fight and you gotta defend your wife or your mom or your girlfriend, you're gonna do it, regardless, right or wrong.
Regardless, yeah, 1000%.
Exactly. So when we're in training, my type of mentality is like, if I'm going there for an hour or two, it's to give it my absolute best. If I suck that day, I know I sucked, but I gave it my 100%. So the next time I go in, I know I'm a little bit better. I learned something from the previous because I was focused. So I remember stuff. You feel me? Regardless of getting hit in the head all the time, if you keep doing it all the time, it becomes like second nature. And don't get me wrong, I know I have a long way to go. And personally in my head, I'm like, yo, I fucking suck, because the type of level of fighters I be looking up to, I'm like, damn, like that's what I want. That's the level I want to achieve. You feel me? Like I know that's where I want to be, and that's where I can probably say, oh, I'm probably a good fighter. Yeah. But I know when I get there, I'm probably still gonna have the same mentality, which I hope, because that's what's gonna push me to continue to be better. And that's all I want. I just want to be better every single time.
Yeah, because Orlando said that since like you guys are pretty much just almost moving on to pro, or if you're not already pro, right?
Exactly.
You're already looking at like UFC fighters that be like, I could fuck them up. I could fuck them up. So like, if you were to say here, like which ones you think you could fuck up in your division?
In my division? Oh shit.
Good question.
That's a really good
So you got like what, Cody Garbrandt, you got Sean O'Malley, you got TJ Dillashaw, because he's a 135. 135ers.
Kickboxing, I would like to go with Dillashaw. Not no cocky stuff. I mean, I'll give him 100%. I would like to go with Dillashaw. I like the way he flows, like the way he moves. He trains with Dwayne Ludwig. I've done Dwayne Ludwig's seminar like twice, and the way he moves, the way he set up his stuff is super unorthodox. Like it's not typical, and which is why Dillashaw is such a good fighter, because when he mixes it up, these other fighters they're not used to this type of style. They're used to like the basic.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, basic is what wins fight. But when you add your own personality and your own fluidity into it, it becomes unique. It becomes your own style. You feel me? And that's what really separates you from everybody else.
Facts.
So that's kind of
TJ Dillashaw would be an interesting fucking fight. I love the way he moves. I look up to him as like a fighter and a 135er, bro. Because like, just again the angles that he does, the mixing up, the wrestling. Because he'll fake and then wrestle, so he has like a really good mixture of mixed martial arts in UFC.
Yeah.
Also Cody Garbrandt, what do you think about him?
I think he's good. I think he has a fighting mentality where he presses forward. He knows how to find his distance. I'll have a sparring session with him. I give him my best. Yeah, I think I can probably take him.
Facts.
One person I do look up to though is I don't know if you heard of him, Andy Sauer.
Andy Sauer, yeah, of course we've heard of him.
The dude is fucking...
Literally, we learn his techniques all the fucking time.
Oh my God, the dude is fucking phenomenal, yo. And I look up his videos, and is the basic, but his way, his timing, the way he does things is pinpoint. I went to his gym in Holland a few years back. The dudes over there, they go hard, yo. They putting everything into training, sparring, the drills, the conditioning. It was definitely an experience that I took with me, that I added to my own arsenal. You know, the way they train, the way they do things.
Yeah.
Add it together. Whenever we're training, I just gotta push myself to that pace.
It's like a high fucking pace.
Yeah, high, super high.
Is it like a lot of calisthenics?
It's calisthenics, but also a lot of cardio. That's my favorite type of cardio. Drilling, as in you're fighting. You're drilling the intensity. You train just like you fight.
Oh, okay.
That's my favorite type of cardio.
Yeah, I think we did that the last time with you, right?
When
last
we-
week, yeah, Friday.
What we did? Oh yeah, on the bags. Yo, it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's the most realistic way to. What was the word? It's a more realistic way to have it as the fight. It's basically a fight, but just in training. The intensity that you're gonna be doing in the fight, you're doing in training.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite.
That's fucking dope as
yo.
fuck, bro. That's fucking crazy. So also, let's go back to your bullying shit, bro. Because I can't believe anybody fucking bully you, bro. When you see this dude fight, I cannot believe anybody would fucking bully you, bro. I'd see anybody get fucking kicked in the face like mad fast.
I was different, yo. I was different. I was
How old were you when you were bullied?
probably 10, 12.
10, 12? So like what? So is that what made you kind of want to get into mixed martial arts?
Yeah, totally.
100%.
Yeah,
Like you're like, I want to learn how to defend myself. I want to feel like a little more confident.
Yeah. I mean, I was confident. I just didn't know what to do.
So what was your starting point? Where'd you start at?
Sweet. So I got bullied in school by this one kid. He was like almost 18 years old.
18 years old?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
fucking 12?
I don't know, maybe I was just being annoying or something, but he bullied me. He held me upside down, and it was raining, and one of the drains, it was right there, so a lot of water was coming out. So he held me upside down, brought me. I was soaked, super soaked. I got home. My mom was like, "What the fuck?" I was crying. I was telling her, "Yo, I got bullied." She got tight. First of all, I was a bad kid in school.
Oh my God.
I was a bad kid. I didn't really do my homework. Didn't do shit. I was always talking. Teacher would leave the class. I would be the class clown.
Class clown? All right, talking
So
shit.
when my mom came to school, the teacher, obviously, she's gonna be like, well, you know your son is this, and you know your son is that, you know your son did this, and that just kind of had the bully basically get away with whatever he did.
Oh, wow.
And my mom was a little pissed. She was upset. She left, and then she put me in judo. And I was already doing bad in school, right?
Yeah.
When she put me in judo, like the fact that I was able to, I don't know, I felt like I was a high energetic kid.
OD.
Yeah.
So
I can tell.
I was able to like express my feelings, emotion, and I was able to like burn my energy doing all these types of things, and I was getting really, really, really good. The guy, his name was Mr. Lee. He was an older dude. He liked me a lot. He only had like maybe 10 students, and I was probably like one of his best students.
One of the best students?
But being in judo made me be more bad in school. So I got my performance got worse. So my mom took me out. I started doing good in school, doing better in school, and then again I was a super high energetic kid, and my mom couldn't handle me. I was all over the house, so she put me in swimming. I swam, had my first what's it called? My first test. I came back. I got 2 diplomas, diploma A and diploma B. Right. So from the shallow, right, when we went back to the swimming classes, they took me right to the deep waters. Deep waters, and I was able to adapt really, really quick. They showed me 1-2 times, and I was able to do it. They had the people stand by just in case I couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
I did it. I was solid. They would use me as example for like how to do a dive, how to swim fast. It was insane. And then the same story. Did bad in school. She took me out. Let me be in school.
That sucks.
And then I did karate. Sucked. Well, karate wasn't too long, but that sucked. She put me back in school.
That's funny. I have the same. I pretty much have the same story except for the judo part. I had fucking swimming. I literally threw me into deep water very quickly.
But isn't
when I was
swimming
young.
like swimming? I think swimming is one of like the best.
It's the best
thing to learn.
It's the best thing to learn, especially for me. I'm definitely a high energy kid, like OD, like fucking ADHD or ADD, some bullshit. Something's wrong with me. I don't know. I've never been diagnosed,
Word.
but fucking definitely something is fucked up with me. Where I just like always need to do something. Always playing with Legos. Mine is always working. Couldn't even go on nap time. Like none of that shit. Always talking shit to other kids. Always trying to be a class clown. Like just trying to start shit, bro. I don't know. Fucking. I love to argue. I love to debate. I love to talk shit. And I love to fucking play and move around like more than anything. So my mom threw me into fucking swimming. They're really good at it because I went to Ecuador for like 3 months, like in the summer, like during like vacation or whatever. So like when I didn't go to summer school, so I would just be there for 3 months, and she put me in swimming class because I had nothing better to fucking do. So I literally just be out there fucking swimming, come back, and I'd be like, fuck, now I don't have a swimming pool.
Oh shit.
And I remember when we had Astoria Complex, that swimming pool we had, that was fire, bro.
Yeah,
that was fucking
yeah. You know
fire,
what? That was actually a pretty dope place.
That was
we were able
dope
to train.
place. We were able to train.
We were able to do. They had the treadmill. They had the weights. They had the swimming pool. They had the sauna. I feel like it was like a perfect combination for an athlete.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're able to do all these other things that you want to do. And as an athlete, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
Like you want to experience all these other type of training to make you a better athlete.
A better athlete in like overall. So you did that, and I did karate for like a week. I sucked at the tests.
Yeah.
I sucked at the memorization shit. Like you got to memorize the moves and shit. Yeah, I was not about that, bro. I was just about, yo, can I hit the bag? Cool.
Yeah.
Once I got to hit the bag, I'm like, yo, this is worth it. This is dope as fuck. Like, I just want to hit the bag. But then it's like the discipline aspect. Didn't get that shit at all, really.
Nah.
Like I was just like, they were just like, all right, cool. Like you got to be disciplined. Everybody shut up. So I'm like, okay, cool. But then like I couldn't memorize the moves.
And you're in the seat. You're trying to move.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be
say
like,
something.
Fuck, dude. Like he told me not to move, bro. And I want to move more.
Like some burpees.
So how did karate go?
Same thing. Didn't stay there for too long. Got out, and then I played football. Well, soccer, right? I played soccer. I was really good in soccer. We had a football field.
Dude, this dude's practically me, bro.
It's
Literally, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I went to St. Mike's, right here in 69th Street Playground. Play fucking soccer. It's like a whole like turf field. Played there from literally 4th grade all the way to high school, freshman year of high school. Then I turned to handball.
Sweet.
Yeah. And
How'd you turn from football to handball? Well, soccer to handball.
Pretty much because like I honestly fucking there's a handball court right across the street where I used to live. So I used to be like, fuck, instead of walking 5 blocks to play soccer, and also like my knee started hurting a little bit, and I wasn't that great at soccer. I was really good at tackling people.
Okay.
Like I was really good at being aggressive and taking the ball away, but I wasn't good at like scoring goals or anything, right? So like I was like decent along that area, and I just had a lot of energy where I could just run.
Yeah.
I could chase people down. That's really what I was good at in soccer.
That was fun.
So then I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I could work on my hand-to-eye coordination because I sucked at basketball. So I'm fucking too short for basketball, bro. And your body be like, Doc, and I'd be like, nah, I'm not fucking with this, bro. I'm gonna elbow him right before he does that shit to me.
Yeah, and even if you jump, you probably can't even reach the rim.
Yeah, I can't even fucking reach the rim, bro. And my shots are off, bro. Fuck that shit. I wasn't walking no Nikes. So I was like, you know what? I kind of like tennis, and I'm looking at handball, and I just like the way you hit the handball. Like, it just makes you feel like a man or some shit, bro.
Like,
yeah, like you're powerful. Like you're just slapping the shit out of somebody. And then when you hit it and the other person don't get it, you're like, yo, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck, so you just talk shit. So like that was my shit from freshman year to senior. All I did was play handball in the snow, play handball in January, February, all fucking day. My hands would start bleeding and shit. Like that's how much I played. I know how to play with both hands, and I know how to play with backhands, bro. So it's crazy. Like, yeah, so like I got really into handball.
Nice.
But like that's pretty much my whole.
That's awesome, which means your hand coordination is on point.
Decent, right? So then after that, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go into jujitsu, or no, I'm gonna go into taekwondo because I don't know how to kick. And then I'm like, yo, instead of doing boxing, which I feel like I would be more comfortable in, let me just do jujitsu. Because I have no fucking idea what that's about.
Word.
At all.
So you were just like, let me just explore something.
Yeah, let me explore the shit I don't know because I feel like I'll be pretty good at boxing because I have decent hand-to-eye coordination. Then that's when you met me at Striking 101. That's right. All my boxing fundamentals come from there. So like that's my story. What about you?
That's awesome, yo. That's good. The puzzles are being placed in the right spot. That's good. I never really did jiu-jitsu. I mean, I only did jiu-jitsu at striking. Learn a few things.
Yeah, everybody's like, yo, roll with Dutch. Like, does he beat you up, bro?
No, I don't know how to roll, so I just probably know how to defend myself, but then again, I don't know how to. I don't know.
But you guys are doing wrestling too now, right?
Yo, that's actually really fun. That's really, really fun. In the beginning, I wasn't really into it because I didn't know what it is. But once you really focus and you put yourself into it, and the coach Kareem, he's awesome. He's a phenomenal dude.
He's an Olympic medalist, right?
Yeah, that dude is jacked.
Dude, he's jacked as fuck.
He's like fucking Hercules, yo. Yo, he's fucking jacked, and he's fucking strong as fuck too.
OD.
I try to like tackle him. He's like, yo, he's gonna give me one leg, bro. He grabbed my arm. Yo, you know how you do regular suplex from the body?
Yeah.
He suplexed me by grabbing my arm. Bro, he flipped me. Bro, you don't even want to see it. You don't want to see that whole thing.
I can't really imagine it right now. What the fuck? Like,
bro, I thought I was about to break my arm, bro. I thought my shoulder was about to be dislocated.
Oh my god, bro.
And Sensei, he was like, another one. I'm like, out of here.
Wait, I think he's recording that shit because that's awesome.
Yo, no, man.
Yo, that shit is fucking scary, bro.
So that's pretty cool. I mean,
yeah, man.
I like that. That's fucking
what
sick.
I love about our fucking Sensei, bro, about fucking John, dude, is that he don't have the body of like a fighter, bro. Like at all. He always says that he don't have no like muscle anywhere near his body. He hasn't worked out in like 15 years or some shit, bro. But when he spars against you, bro, or like Orlando, bro, yo, like he's like the daddy, bro, like put you in your place type shit. Like you don't play with that dude, bro. That dude's kicks is fucking lethal, bro, and he don't look it. But fuck you up.
Exactly, he will fuck you up. Like that's one thing I like about him too. He looks like he doesn't know to do nothing. Yeah. He doesn't know to do nothing. But little dude,
it's like a magic trick, bro. Like I don't even know where all that fucking power comes from, bro. I'm trying to kick the bag and be like, how does the fuck do you kick the bag like this?
His kicks though, I fascinate his kicks a lot. Like the way he goes for that snap kick to the head is like, it's so beautiful to see his I don't know, the flexibility he has and the way he does it is just, it looks so natural. That's where I want to get.
Yeah.
If I can do that, because I think my hand is decent. You know, obviously it needs more work, but I feel like if I can get my kicks like him, I feel like I'll be able to complete the pie chart.
You already have strong fucking leg kicks, bro.
yeah.
You need snap kicks too?
Yeah, bro, I want everything.
Selfish fuck.
I want everything. I want to fuck niggas up. Shit.
monster Dutch.
Shit, I mean, if I'm in this fight game, might as well, no?
Might as well learn everything that you can.
Yeah.
And
Facts, right?
And pass it on to your son.
Yeah.
Fucking facts.
For real, yo.
So also fucking working in this quarantine, right, Barton? What's that like right now?
Well, right now I'm not working.
You ain't working. You're
Right
still
now,
on parental leave, or no? No, that's fucking. That was blonde. My bad.
Apparently
Totally
it was
fucked
like
that
a
up.
month or two.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, right now, I had saved up some money, so I'm trying to figure some things out, honestly. I'm trying to see if I still want to do bartending or if I want to get into something else. But most likely, I've been focusing on personal training just because I'm in that field more.
Oh, do you?
And I like it. I like the personal training. I like to help people, how to train them. And getting paid to do something that you love, it's a great thing.
I would recommend everybody to go to you, bro, because literally training with you is like literally training like with a pro UFC fighter. So if you ever want to, and you're good at teaching too, which is also very important, because you're not only good at teaching one certain level-minded person, but many different students, because you do it at Striking 101 all the time.
Right.
And like we wouldn't get better without you, like realistically. So
I appreciate that, my friend. I appreciate that a lot.
And everything. Like, you helped me out like too. I think
he's known Edwin longer than he's fucking known me, mind you. So fucking, and then I was training with Edwin, and I'm thinking Edwin got no fucking hands, bro. But this dude, he's smart. He knows what the fuck he's doing. I'm like, where the fuck he get it from? Striking 101. So
let me get some of that
shit,
too, please.
Fuck you, let me get some of that shit too, bro. It's fucking hot in here now.
It is, yo.
Scan. That's the thing, bro. When you're doing this fucking podcast shit, dude, like we gotta turn off the AC, because if not, it's gonna be
Too loud?
Yeah, it's too loud. So this mic picks up everything, dude. I'll have the AC on in my room with the door closed.
And we'll still pick it up.
Still hear that shit. I'm telling you, it hears through walls. It's ridiculous.
But you know what? This is a pretty cool thing that you guys are doing, though. This is really cool.
Yeah,
You guys are staying consistent, which is consistent. And you guys are staying committed, which is what I think is gonna take you guys far.
Yeah.
You feel me? I personally think staying committed and staying consistent is gonna take you far. Because if you're doing this with good vibe, good positivity, which you are, right? It's only matter of fact opportunities is gonna start happening.
Exactly.
And I'm only speaking based on experience because
Yeah.
when I first started, I've been subscribing to to Glory, for example, right? I subscribe to Glory under YouTube. So every time they post something, I'll get a notification on my phone. So me training with good mindset, me getting notification all the time, it's almost like the universe. You feel me? Like that's where I'm at. That's where I am. That's where I am. And then later, a couple years after, since I got that call, since he gave me that call, and he's like, "Yo, you fucking fighting on Glory." I was like, "What? Get the fuck out of here! I've been subscribing to these motherfuckers the whole time, and now I'm about to fight in a show." Yo,
life is always all about patience, man. Always about patience.
That's crazy. That's fire as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
That's insane, dude. Just looking at Glory and then fucking actually fighting for them.
Yeah. And in a way, it was a surprise, but it wasn't really a surprise because I'm training.
You're
to
training,
get there.
yeah. You envisioned it, right? Is my biggest thing, yeah. Manifestation and envisioning things, right? And then creating a plan, being consistent to that plan, and then when you're there, bro, I couldn't imagine the feeling, dude.
Yep.
Imagine the feeling of fucking being there. It must be like just everything coming together from like what you never thought would happen that is happening now.
It's an absolute blessing, bro. It's a blessing. If you really see it from that perspective, you're super grateful. And you're happy too, and that's how you know what you've been doing has been good. You've been doing the right thing. You've been on the right track the whole time, regardless of disappointments, regardless of off-track situation, regardless of people pushing you off track. For example, you know, as long as you stay committed.
And the thing that we're actually really good at, we're all really good at, is like I like being uncomfortable, bro. I love being uncomfortable. I love not knowing shit because it makes me want to push harder and get better at it. Like the same thing you've been saying, right? So we find comfort in the uncomfortability, right? So like that's like the strongest mentality. And me and Edwin, bro, there's been points where we're sitting down editing. Is my favorite story, bro. We spent 3.5 hours just trying to figure out how to zoom in on one camera, bro. On the editing, like on Premiere Pro. We spent 3.5 hours trying to figure that shit out, dude. We went through every fucking button, bro. And we were like, "Yo, we're about to give up." I'm like, "Fuck this shit." And it was like, "Nah."
I told him we were 3 hours in. Fuck it, we gotta get this right here, right now.
3 hours.
Hours in, just trying to figure that out, dude. Once we figured that out, it was like, "Yo, holy fuck, we know everything now." Fuck.
Yeah, you told me, and after that, you guys edited videos like for what, like 15, 20 minutes now?
Oh, we could finish editing like one podcast within like an hour or 2 hours now.
30 minutes.
Yeah, before they
30
took
to
us a
45.
day and a half. Now, because we learned from our mistakes, we got it like that.
Exactly, and we're gonna start coming out with clips soon. So if you don't want to watch a whole hour, we're gonna just do main highlight clips.
That's dope.
On another page. So it's gonna be like 5-10 minutes long, whatever. So you pretty much watch whatever bullshit we talk about.
Which I think is pretty cool because that's what they do in movies too. That's what they do. They film a whole bunch of stuff, or whichever one they don't like, whichever one they think people are gonna like, they put it together. Yeah.
And
you guys are doing
shit.
a phenomenal thing over here, yo.
It's fire as fuck, bro. Yeah, man. I spent some bread on this shit. I'm not gonna lie. So, but for me, it's more of like a hobby. Like if anybody's looking at me like, "Yo, am I really expecting to make money soon or anything off this?" Nah, me and Edwin, we know it's a plan that it's not gonna happen. So maybe even like 3, 4, 5 years from now, realistically, right?
Know.
But that's my point. Is like we're doing it for fun, and we're doing it also because like we do like talking to people, and like he loves his videography shit. He loves the editing. I love the editing too. We love learning this shit. So like we're gonna create like a little community out of it. So it could take years, but like we're down for it. Like it don't matter. It only takes an hour of our day, really.
An hour. Well, for me, like 2 or 3.
Well, like, yeah, 2 to 3 hours, but like,
but hey,
fuck it.
I don't mind, you know, Macari, but I love doing this thing. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Plus, you know, since I jump by the other camera, that's gonna be a monster.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, yo.
God,
It's an investment. It's a time investment.
Exactly.
So you guys are doing as for a hobby. You're having fun. Again, good vibes, good energy. Same thing. When I first started, I just did it as for fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was gonna fight. I went to striking. I mean, I trained in Suriname for like less than 6 months. Went to striking. Sensei was at the front desk. Obviously, he didn't look like he knows how to fight. I'm over here. It's so funny because I'm over there telling him, yeah, I was in Suriname. Yeah, I fought with these guys. And I even lied. I had a couple of fights. Just because I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind fighting.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. Like, he was so, like, he really looked like a desk person. You feel me? He really looked like a desk person.
There's this saying called "Never judge a book by its cover."
And you know what? And that hit me
It's
hard.
literally what he said in the intro of our podcast, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God, it's on the hook.
Yo,
he's like, "That's the second time I judge a book by its cover, bro."
Bro, I cannot. It's the worst way to find stuff out. It's, oof. And yeah, I was training with this other coach. We're doing our situation, and then for some reason he comes because we had a speed bag. We had a speed bag. And then he was about to do a film where he teaches you how to do a spinning hook kick. So I'm like, what? So he's doing a video. He's like, you throw a hook, you fake the hook, and then you go for that spinning hook kick. And the way he did it was so smooth. Like the leg was nice and stiff and straight. And at the end, he did that little hook.
This little.
And the bag went. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yo. And I thought I can take him on.
Yeah.
And I was only weighing like 120 fucking pounds. Thinking like I know shit. Little did I know, he fucked me up in training. He fucked me up in sparring. Big time.
He humbles people, bro. I swear to God, it's just the craziest shit, bro. Like he'll let you tee off on him. He'll let you fuck up. He does the Kyokushin karate, so he's really like conditioned. Like his whole body is just like fucking iron and blubber and shit. But like you hit him and he like, hey, it's cute.
You said blubber.
but you'll hit him and he'll be like, that's cute.
That is cute.
And he'll like smile and look at you and then be like, and then he'll just do like a little shit. You'll be like, fuck, bro, my fucking arm. Can't feel this shit anymore, bro. Fuck. Yo, I've had sparring shits with you, bro. Especially, I got a fucking bone to pick with you. Where they threw the belt on me or some shit, and then we were doing the iron body, bro, and he kicked me in the fucking inside leg. I couldn't walk for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah?
Yo, next day I could, like, I think that 48 hours, bro, is like when that shit really hurts for me. Could not walk, bro. I was like, fuck, dude. I'm like trying to get up, bro, and I'm like, fuck, bro.
I feel
like an old ladies.
I remember the sensei walked up to me. He's like, yo, give it to George. He's like, you know what to do. I'm like, yeah. I was so surprised. Like, I'm like, all right, fine, go. I went. That's so fun, yo. It's so fun.
you look like you enjoyed the shit out of it. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take it. I
do. I mean, Sensei give that shit to me all the time. So
yeah.
So, I mean, you gotta take it.
Max, no, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. It's my favorite story to tell, to be honest. Even though I went through that shit, but fuck it. But no, there's been many times where I'm literally limping outside because of the leg kicks and shit. Yeah. Which is fine, which is cool. I like I said, I love being uncomfortable. Like I love it because for me, it's like, all right, cool. I can't use this leg now. I'm gonna keep training, but what other tools can I use instead of this leg? You know what I'm saying? Or like if my arm is sore, like my shoulder or some shit. Because there'd be days where Sensei would make us come in and we're just focusing on the jab and we're just focusing on this left arm. Just that. We're doing push-ups on the left arm. We're doing everything with that left arm. Next day, that arm is shot. So you only have the right arm now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucking weird but good way of like conditioning yourself and like training.
But you know that's how you also build creativity. You know, you're like, fuck, all right, if I go with somebody like you, for example, and you're really good at seeing my cross, and I'm somebody that doesn't really throw right hooks because I never really need it because my left hook is always there. But now that my left arm is messed up because he has us doing conditioning with that left arm only, now you got to get creative with that right hand.
Exactly.
That cross is going, you're blocking, what else can I do now? Now that's where you got to be like, all right, fuck it, let me go for that right hook. Boom, oh shit, I land. Oh shit, I missed. Let me try for the uppercut. Ooh, boom, oh shit. Like, fuck. Like, why didn't I do this earlier? And it's a good way. And
that's a good way.
That's why I like him. That's why I like him. He has a weird way of having you realize what you need. You know?
That's fire as fuck.
It's like he gives us what we want and he sneaks in what we need.
Oh, I like that. He gives us what he wants and he sneaks in what we need.
I like that.
That's fire, bro.
Perfect way
to
put it.
Right there. Shit. Fucking what's next for you, bro? So what are you doing on from here?
I'm just staying committed, yo.
Because you were supposed to fight in Thailand, right?
Yo, I was supposed to fight in Thailand, but this whole COVID shit just got messed up.
Yeah, everybody's looking forward to that shit.
It messed me up big time, yo, because I got that phone call the day I was supposed to fly out. Because I was gonna go for a month. I was gonna go a month before the fight, so I was like, I can adjust to the climate, so I can also adjust to their way of fighting. So I'm like, you know what, this is gonna elevate my game completely.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm finish up packing my bag. I get a phone call from Sensei because all of us that were supposed to go were in a specific group chat.
Yeah.
I didn't see the message. Sensei calls me. He's like, yo, did you see the message? I'm like, no. He's like, go check your phone. I went. There was like a piece of paper that they posted up that they basically canceled. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? I was so upset. And I was like, you know what? I still got like 2-3 hours before my check-in. I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'm gonna just fucking go regardless. Even if I don't get the fight, I'm gonna just train. Just because going to Thailand and train is one of my dreams. You feel me, man? I'm like, it's right here. The day of that I have to fly out is the day I get the phone call that I can't go.
That's fucking.
Think about it.
Sucks, bro.
You prepared everything. You let your job know. You let everybody know your bags, everything is packed up over here. Before you even leave, they call you.
That's crazy, bro. I think they postponed it the first time too,
Yeah, they
right?
postponed it.
And then it was like, damn, which sucks, dude. Because I was like, everybody was looking forward to that shit. We're like, yo, fucking Diego's going. The time's gonna come back a monster and shit.
Yeah.
But you still will. You're still fucking training, bro. What about Ernie? Ernie's doing like the same thing, right?
Ernie has been training, but right now Ernie has been slacking.
Slacking?
Yeah, Ernie has been
Damn,
slacking.
Ernie, bro. You're getting called out right now,
I'm
bro.
call you out, Ernie.
Called out. You slacking on my podcast? You slacking on fucking training now, bro?
Mm-hmm. But I know why Ernie's slacking though. He has a good reason. He's doing this trading situation.
Yeah.
So he's focusing
He's
really on.
He's getting his money
bread.
up, bro. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't judge that because
he has a fucking at home garage gym or some bullshit.
Exactly. And he puts in work.
I'm sure he puts in work there too.
So he's not really slacking. He's just slacking to be at our gym together training so we can punch each other in the face.
Facts. Yeah. Don't hit me too hard, bro, for that, bro. I was just joking, dude.
Man. How else am I supposed to show our friendship, huh? We express our friendship by punching each other in the face. Come on, yo.
It's fucking funny because fucking Sensei's always posting up videos on his Instagram account. It's fucking amazing stories, always doing that. And he'll post you and Ernie up fucking fighting, and he'll be like, iron sharpens iron. And I'll be like, yo, like these niggas really going at it, bro. But then y'all just like hug at the end, like it's like a war, like 30 seconds, and then y'all just like chilling.
Yeah, me and Ernie, we're pretty cool, yo. I go to his garage, we train, we chill. We know what it is. We know when we're training. He fought before. He knows that the guys he's gonna spar are not gonna take it easy. So when me and him spar, we sometimes take it up to 80-90% sparring. But we know it's because we're pushing each other. Yeah, and that is the truest form of expressing our true friendship and true care of wanting to see each other make it. You feel me? Yeah. So the fact that we both understand that is why we spar the way we do, and after that is why we chill the way we do.
Also, fucking what are the fighters you look up to?
I got a lot actually. I like Andy Sauer first and foremost.
Andy Sauer for sure.
He's solid. I like this is funny. What's this? Muhammad Jarrah. He fights.
I was gonna say Muhammad Ali. I'm like, what the fuck? That's not funny.
Muhammad Jarrah. Who's that? If you look at a fight, he's only like 21, 22, and he has like over 80 fights.
He's a kickboxer?
Yeah, kickboxer. He fights on Infusion. Infusion is a promotion Andy Sauer fights on. It's a solid promotion in Holland. But yeah, Muhammad Jarrah, he's nasty, yo. I think he has an aggression that I have, but he's crisp. Yo, I'm gonna send you a link. Remind me to send you a link and I'm gonna remind you to watch it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Muhammad Jarrah versus Ben Mo.
Muhammad Jarrah versus Ben Mo. I'm gonna write it down real quick.
This is one of the best fights I've ever seen in my life, yo. That's the back and forth. They both drop each other.
I love watching good fights.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. My favorite shit. So what's the third one on the list?
Yeah. So who else? I also like Typhoon Özkan. He has a very smooth way of fighting. Muhammad Jarrah and Typhoon, they fought as well. Great. It's crazy to see the level, and the speed and the power and the explosiveness together. Like how you look doing it. Just like I would never want to fight a guy like that. Type of mentality if you never really train. But for me, I want to get on that level. You feel me? Like that's how I see myself as well, and I know I can get there just because I'm staying committed. You know? Yeah. It's not easy, but it's possible.
It's definitely fucking possible, bro. The way you're training, the way fucking, like I just see everybody's like there's levels to this game, man. That's like a lot of thing that you don't really know until you really see it. Is that like you can come in at really any build, but there's really levels to it, bro. Like you can fight a fucking person that's like 6'1" or some shit, probably like a little heavier than you, like 170. You'll fuck him up, bro. Like because your hand level is way higher than his hand level. You know what I'm saying? But you can make it look easy. It's the same thing with like jiu-jitsu.
I want to fight a person that's 6'1", 170. I would, like, if he approaches me, I'm gonna fucking low kick the shit out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like there's levels to the stand up game. Right. Like you're gonna outthink him in every way. You're not gonna go aggressive. Like immediately like probably stand up face to face, tee off on him. Nah, but you're gonna be a lot smarter to it.
Yeah, you gotta be technical.
Exactly, you gotta be technical with bigger people, bro. I'm a short motherfucker, so I'm like,
Right.
so for me, that's why I'm like, yo, jujitsu's my favorite, bro.
And the
I'm
fact that
I'm
you
not
can take it to
standing
the
off with
floor.
nobody. Yeah, I'm gonna take you down, bro.
They don't know, and that's
this
the thing.
look
People
like?
don't really know jiu-jitsu.
No, nobody don't. They're there, and I'm like, yo, you're basically like a fucking fish, bro, just like
Yeah.
flopping around. I'm like, yo, cool, bro, fucking out. That's it. That's it.
Put you out.
That's it. Yeah, I'm not knocking nobody out with this shit, bro. I'm sorry. Unless you're like my height, then you know we'll see. I'll definitely kick you in the leg. Nobody used to getting kicked in the legs. Nobody knows what that feels like until they get kicked in the fucking leg. Bro.
Yo, it's so funny. It's funny and not funny, but it's really funny when I see people that act really, really hard, and their first stance is like this, with their legs out. They're over here, bro. You face me like that, I'm not only kicking your leg, I'm kicking your calves, bro. I'm kicking your fucking Achilles. You know what I'm saying? You kick your Achilles, you're done, and
You're
that's
done.
it, bro. Like, come on, yo.
That's fucking crazy. Have you been in any street fights?
I've been in a street fight when I was younger.
What about like after you've trained and shit?
No.
No.
I was a hothead
Alright.
before. I was a hothead before.
But this makes you more disciplined, right? Like humble.
Totally. Like before, I was very aggressive. Like I would kind of look for
it.
I would hope that it would happen.
Mhm.
Now I really don't hope for it to happen. I'm like, I really don't want.
I'm the same way until it comes to traffic, bro.
Word.
I'm just a fucking hothead in traffic,
Yeah.
bro. I'm testing anybody, bro.
People are just
And this is not
fucking
good. I'm not
stupid.
sponsoring this shit, bro. People are fucking dumb, but I know I'm fucking dumber because I'm dumb enough to be like, yo, pull over, motherfucker, like let's go type shit, right?
Word. Yeah.
Yo, and like, but like that's the only part that I have to work on myself with.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever seen that shit, right? You never seen that side of me?
No, but I did say once. Remember when the first time when we shot together and then some guy hit your car?
Bro, I'm
I
driving.
mean, if you
and
hit
that
your
guy
car,
hit my
that's different, bro.
But then he leaves. But
Nah.
we were on the highway, bro.
Nah, you hit Diego and you out, bro?
I cursed the shit out of him, though. I cursed the shit out of him.
So that's not the same thing as saying like you want to like just get in his face. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly
Yo.
did. It was fucking ridiculous, bro. Like I'm trying to get off from the lane and he's trying to go on the left side. I'm trying to
Yeah.
go on the right side. And for whatever reason, he still bumps the back of my like what? Bro. And then he had the audacity to kind of slow down and look at
No. No.
Bro, I cursed the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like,
I
damn.
was
I'm like, sorry, Edwin. I didn't really want you
That's
to
the thing, though. Is like you don't even know who the fuck you're fucking with, bro. Like you're kind of taking a fucking chance, dude. You know that's why it's reckless, bro. Cause like that, my biggest thing is to really de-escalate situations and dip, not really stand and fight. Only because you don't know who you're fucking with, bro. You don't know if they got a gun. You don't know if they got a knife. I've been in 3 different knife fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
With no knife, and I had to de-arm. I think you were there when I had like a big ass cut on my finger. Cause somebody tried to rob me.
Word, yeah, I think you had said something.
Yeah, dude, and I had to take the knife away and fucking dip, and he had somebody else waiting. You know what I'm saying? So it immediately became a 2-on, and the kid had a hammer, bro. I didn't even know the kid had a hammer. The other kid had a hammer. That shit's crazy. So it's like you just never know. So like I tell everybody, yo, like learn how to defend yourself, learn how to judge the distance, learn how to block, right, and then learn how to pretty much like defuse the situation and get the fuck out as fast as you can.
Yep.
Because in real life, you just don't know who the fuck you're dealing with.
Yep, that's 100%,
You know what I'm saying?
Joe.
So like that's the shit I've learned the fucking hard way, you know. But like what got me into mixed martial arts was obviously me getting robbed. Like,
Oh yeah?
yeah, I got fucking robbed. Like coming from work on from Roosevelt, walking down. I'm on my phone like this, dude, like a dickhead at like 1 a.m., bro. And I fucking look up and I see this guy, these 2 guys, right? They're like, yo, give me your shit. So I look at them and I start laughing, bro, because this is Queens, bro. I'm like, I've never faced this. I don't think this is gonna happen in Queens. I'm like, oh, they just fucking around, bro. Like, yeah, it's a good one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cool, let me go. They're not letting me go. So when I get walked into a corner, my dumb ass, I'm like, oh shit, they'll give me your shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. So the dude pushes me down. And this is like winter, right? So he pushes me down into the fucking snow, takes out a knife and puts it right in my eye.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. My dumb ass, bro, is like, yo, I take my shit. I'm like, yo, go fetch this shit. I just threw my fucking headphones and my iPhone, like, across the fucking fence. And his boy wouldn't get it. He's like, why the fuck you do that? Fuck you, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just chilling there, bro. Like, yo, fuck it. Like, take whatever the fuck you want type shit. Right?
Damn, yo.
But, yo, nigga, he could have done whatever the fuck he wanted to me, bro. You know, like, who the fuck knows? I was just dumb enough to do that, and then I chased them down. They had a getaway car ready.
What?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
You gotta be.
So that's why, yo, when you go through shit like this, you're just like, dude, like eyes open, eyes peeled, always situational awareness. It's like anybody's never been there, situational fucking awareness.
Same thing with me. I'm fucking. I try to be alert as much as possible, especially if I'm with my wife and kid, and we're walking down the street that I've never really been to, or let's say I'm just walking down the street. I'm super observant. Like I really look at people that I might think might be a possible threat. Threat. So whenever I'm walking and everything, I always look back, look around, and Abby's like, "Why do you look back so much?" I'm like, "This is because I have to be
alert.
I have to be alert.
Yeah.
Like, I got my kid over here. Like, the last thing I want to do is have him get involved in something stupid because a lot of people, they don't really give a fuck. I saw a video the other day. Some lady got jumped with her kid, and some other dumbass ran, drop kicked the kid. I don't know if you saw it. Drop kicked the kid, and they fucking jumped the lady, like a whole 8, 9, 10 of them. And my heart just fucking like, damn, bro. Like the little kid was right there, like 4 or 5 years old. You jump, you drop kick her in the head. She falls, she cries. Her mom is getting beat up.
Damn, bro. That fucking.
Yeah, it's.
Yo, I fucking hate people like that, dude. And I hate, like. I guess now during quarantine, I know there's a rise in crime, hands down, because the cops are like more like lenient and like pushed back and shit, especially with this whole like situation going on, like BML movement and all this shit, like and cops really not wanting to engage, I guess, you know. So it's like now like everybody should be more aware of their situation and the crime that's happening, because that shit's increasing. It's like fucking, it's Candyland for criminals out there right now. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Especially bike season. I've had you know, like shit stolen. Yes, type shit. So it's like, bro, like, you know, that's that. My biggest thing is one of those things, just like be careful and shit. But moving on from this topic, bro. I don't know. Let's talk about your lady, I guess, your home situation, like how y'all meet and shit. Like, how's that shit going? Like, is it like a crazy love story and shit?
Yeah, it's a crazy love story.
It's a crazy love?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Cool. Guys, some tea real quick.
All right, so real quick breakdown. So Abigail, she was born and raised in Ecuador, right? I was born and raised in Suriname, and we're both from South America.
Fire.
Anyways, I came here probably like 3 months before her. She was working at a job. She was basically working. I'm not gonna call the name, but she was working there before me. And when I got there, it's crazy. When I got there, she was a hostess. She has pretty eyes. She like her eyes like green and all that type of stuff.
Fuck, I'm looking for that.
So she was by the window, right? People walk in, and I went because I have to go to the front to see where my section is because I was a busboy, right? So I got to see what side I'm on. She looks at me. She turns around. The fucking sun hits her right in the face. I'm about to introduce myself. I was like, oh snap. I'm like, hey, like, I'm Diego. She's like, hi, I'm Abigail. Like, she was super friendly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow. Anyways, boom. So the way it works, right? When we have a party in the restaurant, the hostess brings a piece of paper and tells you what to do with the tables. So I'm like, all right, boom. We had a few conversations, blah, 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 blah. One day she approaches me, gives me a piece of paper. She looks at me and she smiles. And she's like, here you go. So I was like, what
the fuck?
So I open it, right? And I see numbers. So I put that shit back in my pocket. I'm like, what? Like, yo, did she just give me her number? Like, I think that was brave.
I was gonna say, yo, you like, as much as you think that shit would happen to even a good looking guy like yourself, bro, like, nah, but like when a girl does that, bro, you gotta give her props, bro. You're just like, yo, like, what? Like, she really came up and gave me
so I was like, wow. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm chilling, I'm smiling, I'm chilling, having this coffee, whatever.
She daddy.
She comes over to me. She like, what happened? Like now she's not smiling. Like, she's like, what happened? I'm like, what do you mean what happened? I'm like, the paper I gave you. I'm like, what about a paper? She's like, look at it. So I open it up, and it was a table numbers that I'm supposed to put together because the party has arrived. Wow. So I was like, what the fuck? So, bro, I was like, damn. So, like, you got to put it because the party's right there. So, I'm like, shit. So, I called one of the other bus boys to help me put the tables together. Bro, I felt so embarrassed. Bro, so embarrassed. I was like,
oh, you played yourself.
I definitely played myself.
How did you catch it? You played yourself.
Yeah, literally, bro. And I was like, fuck. I'm like, damn. All right. Anyways, I played it cool. I was leaving that day, and I'm like, hey, you wanna we can probably take the train together. She was like, nah. She was like, nah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went, I took the train. I was waiting on the train, actually. And if for some reason the train took like 30 minutes, I'm waiting. She's walking down the stairs. I'm on the bench sitting down. And me and her just made eye contact. And she was eating a cookie coming down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, she saw me, so she's coming. She sat right next to me. And we just fucking start talking. She offers me a cookie. I'm like, wow, all right.
Okay.
The train arrives. I'm like, oh, you're taking the same train? We hop in. So where I live, from Queens to the city, where the restaurant is it's a lot of stops. It's far. So I thought I was the only one. We're talking in the train. We're having a nice conversation. We're getting to know each other. And I look up and I'm like, damn, we just passed 10 stops. Like, where the fuck does she live? Right? Like, is this bitch following me? Like, I don't know. So I'm like, yo, where do you live? She's like, at Elmhurst. I'm like, for real? I get out there too. She's like, for real? I'm like, yeah, so what side? So she was like, oh, she goes to the opposite side by Broadway. I'm like, all right, cool. We got out of the train station. We're walking. She's walking the same way I'm walking. So I'm like, where you going? She's like, I'm going home. I'm like, where the fuck do you live? She's like, I live over here by Ithaca. I'm like, what? Nigga, I live like a block away from you. She's like, no way. So we walked, and that's basically what it is. We lived a block away from each other. Every train ride after work, we took together. We continued to build our relationship, continued to know about each other. And one day we just made out, and ever since, that's how our relationship started.
That's fucking cute, bro. That's crazy, dude. Train trips and shit and train rides. Fuck. I used to do that shit. But no, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's a cute ass story.
Yeah, it was great.
Because it wasn't even like, I don't know, like y'all really built something like a friendship, I guess. We did. It built your connection.
We did. I kind of backed up on the, like, let me try to holla at you. Ever since the number situation, because that was super embarrassing. But the fact that she was friendly and she was talkative, and I'm very friendly and also talkative. So we were able to like bounce off of each other conversation very, very easily, very fluid. And, just build off. And then later on, I found out that she didn't want to take the train with me in the beginning. That's why she told me no.
Yeah, so she said.
And then she was like, she's going to buy a cookie, hope time flies. And then when she saw me, she's like, fuck. She was like, you know why? Because a whole bunch of guys in the restaurant was asking her out.
Yeah, so of course. She's a hostess.
So when I got there, she was like, oh, I'm just one of these other dudes.
Dudes, yep.
Little did she know, I ain't the same, yo. I'm different.
You having my babes, I trap that shit, bro. Trap that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So it's good.
That's fucking good.
We have a really good connection.
Yeah.
I think we're solid.
That's good, man. It's good that, we're living in an age where it's all like technology and computers and shit. Everybody's meeting on Tinder and fucking Grindr and fucking, all this bullshit.
No, that's true.
Fuck yeah. Yo, for real though, that's like, Instagram and shit. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I met my shorty through Instagram. I met a lot of shorties through Instagram. I'm pretty much like a DM dog, bro. Just sliding fucking random bitches DMs like all the fucking time without harassment. No fucking harassment, because I'm not that dick.
Right.
But I'll do it slick. I got my game. So, but yo, like that's pretty like if my son were to talk to me about, yo, how can I help? I'd be like, yo, what's your Instagram, bro? First thing you gotta get. Don't ask for her number. Ask for her fucking Instagram, bro. That's the key to her heart. Swear to God.
That's where she's gonna post everything. Yep.
If I have a kid with this girl, I'll be like, yo, that's how I got your mom's. Slide in her DMs. She rejected me mad times. Be consistent, motherfucker.
And
don't give up. Don't give up. And it's gonna work one day. Promise you.
That's funny, yo.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, cool, yo. Seems like we're approaching the end of the fucking podcast. So I think it's a good note to leave it off on. All right, we're all good and shit, chilling.
Yeah,
yo, bro, thank you for coming on. It's a fucking dope-ass podcast. It was fire shit. I want to have you on again because I know you're going to be one of those people that comes back and you're going to be better, but you're also going to be doing better. So it's going to be nice to see that growth.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? And other people are going to get motivated and inspired by it. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So
that's awesome.
That's dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was an absolute pleasure.
Fire.
It was really good. I'm glad I came along. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm also ready to see you guys grow as well.
Yeah, man. Yo,
we're
gonna keep doing this shit, bro. So just subscribe and turn on them fucking notifications.
I got you.
Leave a like, comment, and then subscribe. Was you saying, Edwin? Sorry, my bad.
Comment all that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like for the YouTube algorithm, all right? That shit helps us so fucking much, you know. And then subscribe, yo, because we're dope. And then follow us on Instagram too. And we're gonna come out with the clips page soon, all right? We're gonna be announcing that shit, but keep on the lookout. Thank you for joining us. Peace out.
Out.